Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it is for Monday, the 6th day of July. Here we go. So we have told you that wine and meat will be prohibited when the 9 days begin. That's just under 2 weeks away. But when the 9 days begin, we won't generally be eating wine and meat, and we explain to you why. But wine and meat will be permissible on the day of Shabbos. And also wine and meat are permissible at a Sudas mitzvah, like a bris, a pidyon haben, or a siyum. We'll discuss the siyum laws a little bit later. But generally no wine or meat except at a su'uda of mitzvah. If somebody makes early Shabbos so that when you're making Kiddush it's actually still sunny outside, it's daytime, it's Friday, but you have accepted Shabbos. So Rav Shimon Eider says since you've accepted Shabbos, you treat it like Shabbos, and therefore you can have wine or grape juice at that Kiddush because it is Shabbos for you. Similarly, if your Shalosh Shudas is going late and your Shalosh Shudas goes until after Shabbos, but you're still in the middle of your third meal of Shabbos and you're having meat and wine at that meal, you are allowed to continue them since they are the Shalosh Shudas meal. That will be permissible. What about Havdalah? Is there wine or grape juice at Havdalah? So there are different opinions on that. Some say, yeah, just go right ahead and use wine or grape juice because it's Havdalah. You're not doing it for your personal pleasure. You're making Havdalah, and Havdalah on wine or grape juice is wonderful. Some say, nope, don't have wine or grape juice even at Havdalah, and use beer. Remember to make the bracha of shahakol on that beer instead of Borei Pri Hagafen because it's not a wine. And some say make a Borei Pri Hagafen, use wine or grape juice, but give it to a young person under bar mitzvah and make it grape juice. And that's the way to take care of it. 3 different opinions on that. When we say that you're not allowed to eat meat during the 9 days, we also mean chicken. Okay, no meat and also no chicken. If you have a potato kugel that's all parv, and that potato kugel was cooked in a pot that's a fleishik's pot, it was clean. So there's actually no real fleishik ingredients in that potato kugel. You're just treating it like fleishik since the container it was made in was fleishik. So you're allowed to eat that. It is a par of kugel. We just treat it like fleishiks. So you're allowed to have that potato kugel during the 9 days. If someone is ill, and because they are ill, they won't be able to get by unless they have the protein of meat or chicken. They should speak to their rabbi and doctor about what to do. Preferably, if it can be done, chicken would be better than meat because it has less of the full-fledged status of meat than meat does. So speak to your doctor and rabbi, and chicken might be your replacement for that week. All regular healthy people who don't need to be eating meat and who don't have a siyum or a sudas mitzvah should be not eating meat during the 9 days. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.